All right, Barlow Brigade, welcome to the North Pole. Oh, I'm sorry, the international headquarters for everything Barlow. No, y'all didn't come here for a weather report, guys, but let me tell you what. I have my Arctic thermal underwear. This is a military issue Arctic underwear that they use as an underliner when they go to the Antarctica and to Arctica. So just want y'all to know it's cold. Okay. And this morning I woke up, it was 24 degrees. Now that's actual temperature with about a 15 to 20 mile an hour wind. Wind chill factors were in the low, 10 to 12 range. That's when I woke up this morning. Right now it's probably about 35 to 36 degrees, and we still got a 15 to 20 wind. So it's very cold out there, guys. Very cold. I've boarded up parts of my house. Uh, the whole, my house is like 2,400 square feet. So, but I only live in like my bedroom, my office, the area where I do my inside knife work is just a table I have set up inside where I do my piddling. And then of course outside in my shop I have my power tools and things like that I use when I need, like I remember, if y'all can remember, I turned that broken uh, Camillus machete into more or less of a bushcraft knife. I had to get out there with a grinder and cut the tip off, and it was 3 inches wide, so it was not a daunting task, but it's something I enjoy doing, and it turned out quite well, I think. But anyway, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. All right, today is Monday. It is inauguration day. Um, God bless America. God bless Donald Trump. Um, I know I'm not going to get political, but I think we got the right guy in the right place right now. Okay, so that's my thoughts on all that. I watched a good bit of it. I listened to his speech, so let's just move on from here, guys. Hopefully, the me, we uh, part of our life is over with, and let's become us, because we are Americans and we should conduct ourselves like Americans. We have a set of rules. It's called the rules that are set up for our country. Now our laws have been grossly modified. Anyway, I'm going to stop because I don't want to get political. I don't want to get into a rant. But let's talk about some knives. Okay, today is Monday, and it seeing how I haven't missed a modified Monday since I was brought into that circle through knife modifications and things like that. I figured it's only fitting that I get in here and do a modified Monday. Of course, that's a hashtag that's been brought to us by Brother Aaron Williams at A&W Design, Custom Design. Um, I mean, there's nothing else I can say about old brother A Dub. I'm okay. He's y'all know if you're on my channel, y'all know. Okay, that's all I can say. What have I been working on? Well, let's go with that. We'll start with the eye candy. Okay, first of all, y'all, Deep South Cutlery has added on to their building. Okay, they have redesigned the entire structure. They've put a new, they more or less made a broadcast thing area. The knife shop has expanded. I don't know how many of y'all actually follow Deep South Cutlery, but they have. If you need a knife, they got it. Okay, if they ain't got it, they'll get it, and they're there. They're there for you. They're there for the knife community. It's what they do. Okay, so not only that, they God fearing, pistol toting, pocket knife loving folks. Okay, so get on down there. If I send you a tag that they're going live, if you don't do nothing but watch, I mean, you can learn about. That's what I do. I mean, I buy something every now and then, but basically, I'm there to watch what the knife prices are and where they're going and what's going on. Not only that, it's entertaining. They have a cast of characters down there. The stuff they do, you can't script it. It's all real. I know these people. All these people are real. Okay, Brother Stubbs, Brother Seth, uh, Chico, Joe, Mr. Bobby. Mr. Bobby is the he's the videographer. He does all the video work down there. You cannot go wrong by watching the Facebook auctions, participating in what they do there. They got what you want, you know. And if you want to, you can tell them the Barlow Brigade sent you, because that's what I'm doing. I'm telling y'all need to get in there where you fit in there, and it's got to make sense. Okay, that's enough about Deep South cutlery, y'all. If y'all know, you know. All right, let's get this eye candy out of the way. Sitting on the amber, you know, I don't know, 5 or 6 months ago, I bought this knife. Nice little slip got through in when I bought those two Parker knives. But this is a Rough Rider Half Hawk in the Carbon 2 series. Okay, I love it. I carried this for about 5 weeks, and the only thing that got it out of my pocket was when I missed my little single bladed Barlow that's in carbon steel, and this is I think this is this is carbon steel also. But anyway, these knives and you can see how worn that my card is. I mean, I use this knife a bunch, okay, a bunch, and it's right where it was, right where it needs to be. Okay, got the good snap, good half stop, right into the wall. I mean, right into your walker talk. It trips all the triggers. We'll do the good old HT's 30-degree snap in here. Y'all ready? All right. I don't. There's nothing else I can tell you about that knife right there, except that it's a total Barlow Brigade banger. All right, so that brings me to this knife. Now I just got this one in. I gave it a little, rub. It was factory. It needed a good rub. Put some of H2's favorite stuff on there. Got her shining like a brand new puppy. Look at that thing, boy, I'm gonna tell you. But this one's vastly different. It's got all the stuff. I mean, it's just like that one I just showed you. Got the good snap, half stop, goes right into it. But this has a bolster lock. Y'all see that? That bolster lock? And that thing's just something else. I mean, it to me makes it a true. This is a work knife. The black one is a work knife. This is a work knife. But with that lock on there, you get out there, you cut tires with this one if you want to. But of course, that's carbon, and this is stainless steel. I don't know. I mean, I can sit here and tell you all day long about the Rough Rider this and Rough Rider that, but this is a banger, just like the black one. All right. Now, I've already mentioned Brother Harold. I've already mentioned Brother Harold a couple times, but is he gonna stand back up there? There you go. Ho, baby. Okay. I done mentioned Brother Harold a couple times. There you go. Okay. He is the captain of the Canoe crew. Okay, so and that's going to be relevant in a couple of these knives that I'm going to show y'all. But I picked this up off of eBay. I've never heard of this brand. Now it's got advertised a Metro Ready Mix somewhere in I don't know where else, but the brand is called Bonsami. Never heard of it. Boy, that light's really bright in it. Anyway, but it's Bonsami. I might get it. Anyway, this is an absolutely stunning Canoe pocket knife. Look at them look at them bone handles, guys. Okay, that shield says it's got a bonsai tree on it. I guess that's bonsai. Anyway, it's a China-made knife. Um, but I'm gonna tell you what, guys. If you like canoes, it's one of them in there where you got to get in there where you want to fit in there, because this is a banger right here. If you like canoes, man, I've never heard of it. You may never find this on eBay, but I got it one because I am a member of the canoe crew and I'm trying to represent. I'm always going to be looking for them. I may have even bought one off of Whatnot today. I don't remember, but that was just a great pickup. I love the canoe pattern, and it is what it is. All right, now the first thing I did this week was a restoration. I didn't modify anything. I did sharpen this knife, but it's a something I picked up off of eBay. It's a I think it's colonial. It may be a different brand. I don't know, but anyway, it's coming in here in this Stephen Jeffrey slip. Now, this slip has changed my collecting greatly. Okay, not only does a Barlow fit in here, but it is perfect for a gentleman's knife. Now, he was concerned about it being too, and you could tell I've been using it. He was concerned about it being too little. I think he passed out several of these at the Ellaville Knife Show. But this thing right here has, like I say, it's changed my collecting quite a bit. So now I'm into getting gentleman's knives, and I really like them. And this is an equal end jack. It's about 3 3/4 long. But the only thing on the knife, it just says USA. This, like I say, this is either Colonial or Ulster, or could be Providence. I just don't know. But I got it sharpened up there. I don't know. I ain't tried to cut no paper with it. Let's see what it does. Yeah. It will cut. It ain't gonna curly Q, but I can promise you that when I got it, it was in pretty bad shape. Now it spent 3 days in the old bath. I gave it the complete spa treatment. It's got a little snap back in it, but it never was made to have a lot of snap. If you look at the construction, now it's not a clamp. You know, the scales don't clamp on there, but if you look at the back springs, they're not very. You know, they're not massive. Got a little. I don't know what kind of steel this is, but the little old pin blade. I mean, it's just as cute as it could be. Now, a lot of y'all hear me talk about when I put the hashtag Barlow Madness. What I mean when I say Barlow Madness, or a hashtag with that in it, remember when you could, well, some of y'all may not too, but in the 60s and 70s, you could go into a hardware store and there would be a cardboard card, have 12 knives on it, be hanging on the shelf. You go up there and pull one of them off of them. 9 times out of 10, it was a Barlow, or it was an equal end jack like this. But those knives sold for anywhere from 99 cents to $3.99. Okay, but those knives today are selling for 12, 15, 20, 30, 40, some of them $50. That's madness, man. For something to sell, 50 years ago, and then, or 40 years ago, and then turn around and be selling for that kind of money. But I gave $8 for this one, equal end jack. I love this pattern. I'm looking for one of the one that's in the cinnamon stag bone. Brother HT got one, and boy, when he showed that son of a gun, I looked at it. I Googled it and everything else. But anyway, Stephen Jeffries gave me this slip, and this has changed the way I collect today. All right, coming in next, and this is a Barlow Brigade banger for the week. I bought this from Deep South Cutlery. It's orange Sodbuster Jr. And you can see that two little two little ticks right there. I don't know if y'all can see that, how good y'all can see that, but it looks like little divots right there. Got barely can see, there's one there and one there. And what this is a Case Sodbuster Jr., but it has advertising on it. Southern Colonial. Okay? They're an earth moving company. They do big projects like move earth, like when they're building roads. Anyway, they got big equipment, and they're located in Socia, Mississippi, which is between here and Gulfport. And this is a Case. This is 2023. If you can see that tank stamp in there, 7 dots. So it's 2023. Just sharp. All I did was strop it. But the main thing I did is I hand sanded this thing for a day and a half, trying to get that. Looked like they took a, one of these little lasers and tried to burn the logo into the edge of the or the scale right here on one end and on this end. And so for that reason, I got this knife at a bargain. It was a bargain knife, but there ain't nothing wrong with it. I can promise you that. It's still a Case knife. Still got the snap. There's going to be half stops put on this one pretty quick. As soon as I get a chance. Of course, right now, all I've been doing is moving stuff around, trying to figure out how to keep the cold air out of my house off my butt. But anyway, it's right there in old Rough Rider slip. Can't beat that. All right, the project for the week. And you'll understand why when I showed y'all that canoe, I called out Brother Harold and the canoe crew. Y'all know that I took a buck canoe and I turned it into a single blade canoe. Now I was calling it the dinghy, and but after my son visited, he told me, he said, "Dad, you got it all wrong." He said, "You should call it the tugboat." So I have renamed my single blade dinghy. It is now the tugboat. Okay, but there's been a lot more done to it than that. First thing, for y'all, I wanted smoky green bone is what I was going after. And I want everybody out there to tell me if y'all think I got there. Now put that in your mind, smoky green bone. Okay? Remember last time I showed it y'all, I didn't have a badge, and it was more or less raw bone with what was left over from the dye job that buck had done to it. It is a buck, I think it's a 289. Nope, it's a 389. And it's made in China. Of course, you can't tell that now because the blade that had China wrote it ain't on there anymore. But anyway, it's a Barlow Brigade original is what it is. Okay, here we come. Smoky green bone. Okay, that's what I was going after. Now, this, and I had a late night session with Brother Aaron on a messenger, and of course he had a live that night or the day before, and we were discussing what kind of dyes and what kind of stuff he was using. And he mentioned my main question was a sealer that he used. But what I did is I came in here, dyed it black, solid black, and then sanded it smooth again. Okay, first let's go to this shield. The shield doesn't. There's a mess up right there on the shield where I was filing it and filed it too much right there in that one spot. But I can live with that. But I came in here and took some orange after I sanded it. Came here, put some orange paint around the end of the jigging on all four corners. Then I dyed the whole thing green using my red dyes. And then I sanded it all back down to get to where I'm at right now. So, smoky gray bone, tugboat is what I came up with. And now I you know, I'll put this in my slip any day, guys. Uh, it is first of all, we'll check the snap. It still got a snap. None of that has really changed. Uh, Still got everything it's supposed to have. I'm proud of this, guys. I mean, I hate to blow. You know, I'm not a guy that's gonna blow my own horn, but uh, I'm very proud of this knife, and I think it's only gonna get better from here. I didn't want to change the jigging. I wanted it to be the jigging to be original because I'm trying to learn the dyeing and all that one step at a time. But I got a project that's it's in the works right now where I'm gonna step up my dyeing game on with the coaching that I've gotten from Aaron Williams. So I'm trying to get it down to where I can dye. You know, take a serious knife and dye it. But well, you know me, I can't ever do the cut. But this gun right here is sharp. Can't never get the cutting right. Anyway, it'll shave. Good buck steel. Remember, this still got the buck guarantee. Buck guarantee don't ever change. I mean, it's a lifetime guarantee. But there you go, Barlow Brigade. That's my Modified Monday, my crazy ramblings, my little what I got going on. All right, guys. Me and my cats are fixing to hunker down. Now they say tonight. Tonight's when the winter storm warning starts tonight at 9 o'clock. They're predicting between 3 to 6 inches of snow in South Mississippi. Now, I know a lot of places that ain't nothing, but it's going to be something here. I feel sure if and when it snows, I'll give y'all some kind of, I can do a little 3-minute short and give y'all an update of what it looks like in front of the house and across the street. But I promise you I ain't going nowhere. I ain't gonna get out and drive in this, and they say that's gonna last until Wednesday night. So we'll get 2 days of Arctic temperature. The high for tomorrow is 24 degrees. So that's a high with the wind chill factors in the zeros. All right, guys. I know y'all didn't come in for a weather report. I want to thank everybody. I don't know who else. I don't know how to thank every comment said something about stay warm, be safe, all that kind of stuff, and I appreciate it, guys. Yeah, man, I'm a tough SOB, so I'm gonna get in there where I need to be, and it'll all be good. And if the only thing that I can't deal with is if I lose power. Because my house is all electric, but that's not a big problem either. I got enough big jackets, and I'll break out my Dale Earnhardt toboggan and put it on. I ain't scared. I don't know. Everything's good. I can promise you that. I love all y'all. Glad y'all came by, and y'all have a wonderful day. All y'all stay warm. All y'all stay cozy. And and one thing, man, Pocket EDC made me an alcohol stove today, just in case I lose power, I'll still be able to warm my coffee up. And I followed I went back and watched one of your videos and got me a tuna fish can and the whole 9 yards, brother. So you need to know, Brother Todd, I said, you just need to know that you have hooked me up. And I ain't gonna cook no steak on it, but I might could boil me a can of beans or something if I have to. So, all right, everybody. Rule number 9. No Big Jim from Barlow Brigade's HQ. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day.